I felt a calling around the age of somewhere between 12 and 14 specifically. And it was around the time of my parents' separation, and I found myself in a situation where I was constantly giving advice, or I was acting as emotional support. And that became my experience for a very large chapter of my life. And I found that I got a lot of nourishment out of listening to people and coming with a sort of an intention or desire of wanting to help people heal. And so that has been with me very overtly since the age of around 12 to 14. I can't remember if it was 12 or 14, but anyways, that's followed me on through life. And I've always found myself in situations, particularly in my early 20s, where I gravitated toward coaching or teaching. And I've always felt a call to want to help people to help themselves. And as I went through my early 20s, and if you don't mind if I reference the book, Following Your Heart, what I've talked about in there is when I addressed my own demons in my late 20s, particularly around my addiction to alcoholism, when I started to understand what caused me to be who I was, I started to understand the ownership structure of life and the fact that I am the creator of my experience, not subject to it. And that was my biggest moment of awakening was at that point. And so how I came onto the coaching path was to take my professional career as a trainer and as a teacher, and to bring that into a personal setting, and mixed in with my desire to live life in a very spiritual way. I wanted to help people at the core of themselves, to give people back to themselves. That would be the word that I would use. So I got involved in life coaching because I feel as though this has been my inner calling from a very, very, very young age. It makes me feel great. It gives me motivation, enthusiasm to be the best that I can be, and so I do that. I do the things that make me feel good.